Hi guys, Matt Thomas here at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana, and today we've got one of my favorite guitars. This is a Leo Buendia double O. Now, his double O is a little different in that it's both a little longer and a little wider than most double O's, so it's kind of in between a double O and an OM, but rivals the sound of almost all OMs. It sounds huge even though it's a petite little body. Now, this one features a Mastergrade Swiss Moon Spruce top on it, and the way he voices these things, you barely tap on it, it sounds like you're hitting a kick drum. It is incredible how sensitive this guitar is. And as you flip it around, you get a look at this just absolutely stunning African Blackwood. And it's got some lovely sapwood down the center, and he did a East Indian backstrip down the center with his decorative inlay here at the top here, which just looks so lovely. It's got some blues and greens and maple and red. It's just very tastefully oriented and put together. Now it's got a maple purfling all the way around between this East Indian binding. And as you can see here on the side, it's even got a little bit of sapwood peeking out here in between that, which I love sapwood. I can't help it. I think it's a beautiful contrast with the instrument. Now, it has an Amazon rosewood sculpted bridge here with just absolutely perfect intonation. Makes it intonate perfectly. As a matter of fact, this is one of the best intonated Buendias I've ever experienced. Now, as you get into the rosette, it's got an ebony center ring with his signature segmented rosette out of a red dyed infused burl maple. And I love the colors that are kind of presented throughout it. It's got some reds and grays, and it's quite unique. I feel like I haven't seen this variation on this theme before. Now it's got a ebony fretboard that is bound with ebony and a white purfling that borders the whole fretboard here, and a solid one-piece mahogany neck, but it's got this East Indian block in the center here with that same decorative inlay in the middle of that block as well. Now it is a shaded neck into the body, being that the body is so dark, so I think it's a lovely choice. Ebony back cap, so it just fades into this menacing look here. Got these special stealth Goto tuners, and these are the 21-to-1 at that, so it gives you a lot of very, very fine point tuning, and these Gotos are actually my personal favorite that I have on my guitar as well. Now it's got an African Blackwood head cap on it with that red dyed burled maple as well for his little signature point here at the top of the headstock. Now, this is the double O, so it is a 25-inch scale, short scale, and it's a 13 fret to body. So it moves everything just subtly this way, bridges a little closer to the center of the belly and has a lot of oomph to it, but it allows you to not have to reach really far to get to that first fret. Another thing is the neck carve is kind of like a flat C. So it really allows you to plant your thumb directly in the center and get to all your favorite chord shapes without having your thumb kind of slide around, which that's always been a pet peeve of mine with some of the more V-style necks. It ends up giving me a little bit of hand cramp. I could play this thing all day and would never cramp up. Now it is 1.75 here at the nut width and 2.25 down here, so it's great for flat picking or fingerstyle. Me Personally, this is the ultimate fingerstyle guitar, especially the way it's voiced. It is incredible the amount of depth that he's able to achieve, even out of a smaller guitar. You close your eyes, you don't think you're playing a small guitar. I mean, you barely tap on this 6-string, and you can feel the air pumping out of this thing. I mean, it even has a very classical-like sensitivity to the trebles that allows you to create beautiful melodies. In those harmonics will just astound you. Probably because of the African Blackwood combined with this really sensitive Swiss Moon top. But there you can really notice how perfect this intonation is. I'm blown away by this instrument personally, and I've played a lot of instruments over the day, and I picked this thing up, and it really stands out. It's quite a special instrument, and if you've got any other further questions about this legendary 00 that I wish was mine, or if you want to call Alan and buy it for me, that'd be extra special. I'd love you forever. But if you have any further questions and would like to acquire this and have a very special piece in your home, message Alan at cedarrockstudio.com, and thanks for listening.